Right now, from the Mississippi Live Weather Center, here's meteorologist Gabe Maynor.
So we just got this picture in from the North Mississippi Storm Chasers of Belzona. Currently, that is a landspout tornado, which you don't see too often, but definitely catches your eye when you do. Now, there are some interesting facts associated with this, but I first want to take a look at radar analysis. So I'm going to take a step behind the screen here real quick to kind of go through this and what's happening over there in Belzona. So what you see on your screen right there is a storm report of a, I'm gonna possibly try to do this from over at the monitor, so bear with me one moment. So you can kind of see that storm report, as you can see over there on the bottom left-hand side of your screen as I zoom it in right there, and we're going to talk about that Belzona area. You can see that funnel, that report that was spotted. Now that is not a tornado, that's a landspout, which is a little bit different. You can see on your screen right there, I'm going to take a look behind me, that multiple reports and pictures of a landspout south of Belzona. As of right now, I'm not seeing any damage associated with that, so currently that we are in good shape. But if I put this on the last, let's say 30 minutes, because that's within the time of those reports, let's watch it circulate, and you can definitely see that it's just a strong thunderstorm moving through the area. Now, while it's circulating, let's talk about landspouts. Now, what they do is they form at the surface and then kind of build aloft. We talked about those cumulus clouds having a bit of a towering property with them. Well, currently we're not seeing, well, this is how that goes. And so that's very similar to what we're seeing. So with the landspout, we can't usually detect that on radar. And so if we pull it up right here to where we can take a look at some of those wind modes, I'm gonna have to take a step away from this real quick. Let me see if I can get it. I got a pinpoint accuracy right here. This is what you call making it work. When we look at wind mode, you might notice that we have a lot that's moving towards the radar side. So overall, you're not seeing anything that's saying, hey, that's a tornado, or hey, that's any type of rotation. So what we're getting with that is honestly not too crazy on radar. It's just primarily going to be more visually, wow. So you kind of see that take place. Not damaging per se, but it definitely is one of those rotating cumulus clouds that definitely look a little bit more menacing up in the sky. So like I said, no damage reports associated with it. These tend to last a very short time frame, so more than likely by the time we're talking about it right now, that has since dissolved away and we're not seeing it anymore. But that rope-like structure, I mean, I'll go back to it because it was definitely a sight to behold. You can see it right there, just straight out of the cloud cover, and you can't really see it with the tree line right there, but probably something at the surface, because as we know, it builds at the surface and goes aloft. So one of the things we're watching is definitely going to be this moving forward, but not expecting too many more of these, if any at all, because like I said, it's a very rare occurrence. I do want to say before we go though, send in your pictures to Mississippi Live Weather. We have that submission tab on our app. Go ahead and pull out your phone, go to that sidebar and click submit your pictures. Send the location, well, we know it, it's Belzona, but also send your name with it so that way we can give you the credit for the pictures and the time frame of which it was submitted. Helps with the National Weather Service and their spotting and how long-lived these are. But also, as you can see, I mean, we saw it clear as day with the storm report there happening on the bottom left-hand side of your screen with that funnel reported of that landspout. So we're going to just sign it off here real quick, but it was just a cool feature that you don't really see too often. So definitely going to keep eyes on this behind the scenes, but not expecting anything major to come from these. Just going to be a pretty heavy downpour and a few lightning strikes as well. Really, it's south of our viewing area that's getting the heaviest portions, and east of our viewing area that's getting the worst of it. But here in Mississippi, staying on the drier side, or North Mississippi, should I say, staying on the drier side, just that one little feature in the sky. Like I said, Mississippi always has something to talk about. So I just thought I'd come on here and talk about it. But we thank you guys for joining us, and we hope that you guys have a fantastic evening. Again, if you see anything up in the sky, send it in. Mississippi Live Weather all across North Mississippi. We love seeing your reports and even beyond. Let's take it nationwide and see what you guys are seeing. But we thank you again for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 for the very latest on that forecast. You can see it on your screen right here, that live broadcast schedule, wrapping it up at 10 o'clock this evening before more coverage pushes in over the weekend. Have a great night. See you guys then.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.